Okay, I guess we can start a couple minutes early. Hi everybody, how are you doing tonight? I am doing okay. I'm a little bit frustrated. Okay. So, if you saw my Twitter earlier today, you saw that I had some stuff I needed to do and zero energy to do it. Well, good news, I found the energy to take care of most of it. I didn't do all the cleaning, but I did about half of it, and I can let the other stuff sit. You know, the vacuuming isn't going anywhere. Actually, it's kind of ironic considering the game we're going to play tonight that vacuuming is what I skipped on, but I'm not going to go there. But I'm frustrated. One of the things that I did today when I went out shopping is I bought a neat little shelf, like a little flat pack shelf that's designed to fit together and sit over top of your toilet, right? It's got really long legs, so it sits over the top of it, and it's got two shelves so you can put your towels and whatnot up there. And I live in a small apartment, so I need any kind of storage space that I can muster, right? So I'm thinking, great, this thing is going to be perfect for me. Well, it would have been. Except for the fact that it's supposed to have a little, like, crossbar support in the back to make it more sturdy. It was manufactured wrong. I can't install that piece. There is no way for me to install that particular piece of it and actually, you know, have it be put together. The legs won't fit on if I do it that way. So right now I have it sitting up without that piece, and it's very unstable, and I'm kind of worried that it's going to collapse into my shower, but we're going to see what's going to happen. And all I have to say for this is, if you're buying any kind of furniture, it pays to pay the extra few bucks to get something good. Don't go cheap, because I went cheap because I am poor, and I now have extra pieces that I can't use and a shelf that's at risk of falling over. So that's how my day has been going. How are you guys? Oh man. That said, I am very much looking forward to getting back into this game, because this game is, well, I mean, I said a lot about it last time. It's one of my favorite games of the past few years. I think it's beautiful. It is Monday. Yeah, it is Monday. That's the thing. Excuse me, but sweeping our problems under the rug is a lifestyle over here? Well, then you should stay and watch this stream, Enyo, because that is one of the major themes of this game. Although you won't have much context if you didn't see the first part. But no, it's nice to see you. I haven't seen you around for a little bit. I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it because I want to get as much progress of this done tonight as I can, but I am going to give a brief recap of what happened last time. Okay, so last time we played this, Nova, our lovely little girl in the egg there, well, we helped her be born. She was literally born yesterday. Oh yeah, no, I understand. I understand that completely. And lurking is welcome, obviously. Nova was born yesterday and was immediately, within minutes after her birth, put to work by the entity known as the Center, going around and cleaning up dust that had been accumulating in the hearts and minds of the populace of Newfoundland. And the dust was causing them all sorts of problems. I mean, it was making them miserable, it was ruining their lives. And so we were pretty sure that we were doing a good thing. Unfortunately, being a newborn, it was very taxing on Nova, and she ended up collapsing. And one of her caretakers, a woman named Palisade, decided that, you know, maybe I should make something for her. Someplace where she can just relax and not worry about what the Center wants. And she did that. And then she was destroyed in front of our eyes. We watched Palisade die. And struggling and falling down every few steps due to exhaustion, we made our way to the gift that Palisade had left us. And it was unfortunately eaten by a dustbound creature. And we then shrunk down inside of that creature to try and recover it. And inside there, we were beset by something. We don't know what. And that's where we left off. So tonight we're going to pick up right back there and get right back into the story. Before I do that though, how is the audio? You should be able to hear me. There should be some very like low ambient synth music on the main menu. Is everything coming through okay? Do I have to make any adjustments? I think I might need to turn the game audio up slightly. And that's going to be funny because it's going to cause the game to minimize, so you're going to see my Steam window. I'm going to let it go for now. Let me know later if things need adjusted, because I will absolutely do that. For now, though, we're going to get right back into the land of Newfoundland. And this is where we left off. We woke up right here in the house of this person named Drem Kanako and spoke for the first time in our life. Hey, if you're feeling up to it, come to the clearing of Binding later. A dustbound elder named Beatrix Ruder recently died and we'll be unearthing him there. Maybe that'll help with some of your questions. So, what are these dustbound? We don't know yet. Ever think about people who just get pushed around all day? At first I go, stand up for yourself, but then I think about the situation more clearly and I get sad. The causes go deep. Okay, he has nothing new to say. Who are you? Oh, hey. It's the girl who fell on the hornet nest. That was funny. Oh, I mean, sad. Hey, hornet nest girl. I want to talk to you. I heard a rumor that you came here from a 3D world. What does that even mean? Are there people there too, with thoughts and lives and feelings? Existence is weird. Okay, so nothing new after that. Yeah, that is a good point to say. We're actually, at this point, we're a 3D character, a 3D entity in a 2D world. That's kind of like, that'd be kind of like if a fourth dimensional being just kind of showed up in our world, which would be really kind of messed up. Hello. This is Dustbound Village. Indeed. Well, looking for the clearing of the Binding? Further east. Okay, nothing new. This world is inside that that dustbound wolf creature, by the way. Okay, west housing, north wrestling ring, south Cecilia train, east clearing of the Binding and the farm. So down here, okay, there's the Cecilia train, whatever that is. Sorry, esteemed riders, the Cecilia train does not run during unearthing ceremonies. Come back later. Alright, South Cecilia train, east clearing the Binding farm. But what's up here? Ah, this is the wrestling ring. Okay. Why is there a wrestling ring? Why is there a random wrestling ring? Who knows? I expect we'll find out. I've been meaning to get rid of the shield ever since somebody said, "What are you hiding from?" They're right. What's there to hide from, anyways? Maybe I'll leave it on today, though. You could probably recognize a few of these sprites from Anodyne 1. Oh, what a wonderfully moist environment. I am a frog. Did you know industrial pollution can leak into the soil and cause health problems amongst residents? Thankfully, there are no industries nearby. Okay, north is the field, east is clearing of the binding, or northeast is clearing of the binding, further east is the farm. So if I go up here, I see, in your future, a gray color, dustiness. What? You already knew that? It's okay. People find my services therapeutic, even if I'm wrong now and then, or always. Alright, so this is the field, I guess. So if I go north from here, that's the clearing of the binding. Let's... Okay, we can't go south. That's closed. I guess we go this way first. Yes, this game, the art style is amazing. Like, this section looks a little messed up, but considering what we're going to learn about it, it makes sense that it looks like this. And we'll get into that in a minute. Because it's time for the ceremony. As Nova approaches the clearing, she sees a gathering of the dustbound standing around a strange lump wrapped in cloth. With a start, she realizes that this was once one of them. The body of a dustbound, unmoving and silent. Dead. Suddenly, they begin to wave their arms in a strange sort of dance. Nova looks around. A tall dustbound with elegant and sharp features steps forward. She begins to speak in a strangely rhythmic voice. When she says the words, "You go on ahead," all the dustbounds say the same in unison. You go on ahead. You go on ahead. The emptiness of the cardinal redirection, the slightness of your hand as it gently droops, a magic trick born out of the simple act of fading light, of shadows and a planet turning, a universe folding in upon itself as I entered your room and you lay beneath a thin blanket. You go on ahead. You go on ahead. How richly you played upon the oils and spices, the petals and the pipes. I would resurface into cordiality for you. I would dance upon the seams of scent and catalog your fingers. Coronate me, cardamom and pepper pods and all the wafting whimpers of your wings. You go on ahead. You go on ahead. Elemental traces, copy-pasted, crucializing carbon dates and grocery lists, and all the times that you stayed late. I pat my hand, and where you left me is a bell of soft and porous foam, a row of gills you left for me to breathe. Spores twinkle down like salt and rain, and we thank you for your courage as you go on ahead. You go on ahead. I'm not crying, you're crying. Beatrix Reuter was a Michaelologist. That means she studied Michaels. That's nonsense, my dude, but I'll accept it. What did you make of the unearthing, Nova? I don't understand. This is my fault. Perhaps if I had worked faster, I would have been able to clean this area by now. Beatrix would not have died. Don't blame yourself, Nova. It's nobody's fault. Beatrix died. He lived a good life, Nova. One day, all of us here will return to the dust. But you shouldn't. Everyone has a purpose. That is why they were made by the center. No one should just disappear. Where would their purpose go? Purpose is an idea. It is a tool for people, Nova. We are not the tools of purpose. Hello, I'm Michael the Mushroom, but my friends all call me Mushy Mike. I worked very closely with Beatrix Reuter. Truly a kind soul with a mind like a Venus flytrap. Drem, I came here in search of a friend. How can I explore beyond the village? I heard rumors of a strange object falling from the sky in the nearby woods. There's a train station southwest of here. Maybe you can hitch a ride, if you ask real nice. These little guys don't say anything. Hello, Nova. My name is Elegy Beatty. How strange it is to have the center's own nano-cleaner here among the dustbound. I'll say something stupid in front of her. Don't be afraid. I get the sense that you didn't come here in an official capacity, did you? There's no reason that we shouldn't get along. Thank you. Well, aren't you just the cutest thing? Nova, please join my farming team. I want you to work with me. What do you say? Okay. Yeah, okay, no. I've spent enough time here. I just need to find a way to the fruit that Palisade showed me. These dustbound. I'm not sure what to make of them. Now we can ride the weird Cecilia train. Oh, there's a hole there. There he go. You amazed your voice puts up with this for hours at a time? Ours is still so shot. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I could do multiple streams, voice acting streams like in a row. And I drink a lot of water during these. This is a hand-fruit haven for precious Nova. May you be safe here until the path forward is made clear. Welcome to Hand-Fruit Haven. The cavernous room is beautiful, but deathly still. The soft creak of the doors disrupts the quiet. There is no one here. Of course there's no one here. Nova could not have expected Palisade to be standing here, waiting with open arms, could she? The plan must be unfolded. The gears must turn. When the abstract pieces finally fall into place, the image will be revealed. There is an altar at the center of the room. It is a clue, perhaps a portal through which Palisade may be summoned. Its structure is, of course, a key to its use, a natural trait of intelligent design. Right one, the dice. One must take note of the color and letter on which the dice land. Life is never truly random, it only might appear that way to the limitations of one mind. Right 2, the bridge. It is a walkway made of unstable materials. The edges of the bridge must never be touched, as indicated by their bright yellow coloration. Right 3, the gift. One is to pour out an offering and watch it fall away. To be truly free, one must let go of the things that they provide, false comfort, false safety. The center will unfold, and that is enough. It all becomes clear to Nova. She need only carry out the rites faithfully for Palisade to surely return. But before she can begin, Nova nearly collapses onto the ground. It's as though she's broken somehow. She can feel the Glandalox seed coughing and sputtering. She remembers the bed that she woke up on earlier that day with a strange sense of longing. It's as though merely existing across time has become a sickness to her. Could unconsciousness be its remedy? She heads home. She will perform the rites soon, just after. Nova awakens. She no longer feels the same strange heaviness in her limbs, but now her stomach is in piercing pain. Perhaps the dustbound do mean her harm. Perhaps they've poisoned her. She must find Drem Kanako. Oh, I'm slow. Oh, I'm dying. Hey, Drem. What is this game? It is an incredibly alien and surreal adventure game that jumps back and forth between this 2D perspective and a 3D perspective that we probably won't see for a little while. It's made by Analgesic Software, and it is amazingly beautiful, and I recommend everybody play it. Well, if it ain't the little casserole herself. About time you woke up. What happened to me? I'm dying. I don't know, Split Pea. What do you feel? What do I feel? I don't know what you mean. Why do you keep doing that? Doing what? Calling me those nonsense words. Nonsense words? Oh, you mean like casserole and Split Pea? Those aren't nonsense words. They're delectable food items. Food items? Oh. Okay, I think I get it now. You don't know about eating, do you? Well, remember yesterday how we learned about talking? Well, eating food is kind of like reverse talking. Instead of thoughts coming out of your mouth, you have food going into your mouth. Huh? Wow, you're lucky I'm here to explain this so clearly. I bet you need to eat since apparently you've never done it. Here, try this. It's cream of mushroom soup. Did you know that it's great for baking? I think it's helping. Yeah, aside from never talking and never sleeping, Nova hasn't eaten since she was born. She never had to. The urge to send Gage this Twitter thread to voice for the Redeem. I mean, I'd do it. You are out of range of the center's influence. So I guess you need to sleep and eat now like the rest of us. Hey, that's enough now. Go get your own soup. If you like it so much, you should say, and rub your stomach with your hand in a circle. Arguing with right-wing transphobes for the lulz. Honestly, that sounds funny. Anodyne 2, the first game also good? The first game is good, but it was also the first game that the studio made, and it's very rough around the edges. But I will say it's also relatively short and should be pretty cheap on Steam. So you can probably get it too, but you don't need to play it to play Anodyne 2. You can play either of them in any order. The only things that connect them are some thematic elements and some post-game content. Good one. After pondering this food, Nova makes her way to a field to speak with LGBT. Hi. My name is Nova. You told me yesterday about farming? Silly girl. I haven't forgotten you. I shouldn't, spend too much time here. I should be doing the rites so that my guardian Palisade will return. But if I'm going to be sleeping here and eating your food, I should be contributing. Hey, you're our guest, okay? No pressure. But I'm glad you're here. Please, let me introduce you to the fine art of agriculture. I understand, Koryu. Believe me, I understand. If you want to catch up, I'm going to put the VOD up on YouTube tomorrow night, so you will be able to watch it in perpetuity. Plants provide us with food and help to filter the air so that we can breathe. When we farm, we provide the plants with water and energy and rooms that they'll grow to be big and strong. We must also protect the plants against their rivals, the Weederons. That's where you come in. Please make sure to clear each field of Weederons. So, welcome to farming. Our job? Pest control. Hey, Elegy. Hey, good job, Nova. How about we rush up some smoothies after all our hard work? Wow, she's so nice to me. I have to go. I'll see you later. I've gotta go find Palisade. I don't know about you, I think Nova might have a little bit of a crush. But now that we have slept and ate and did our little work for the community, it's time to go do the rites that Palisade left for us. Palisade, I've taken care of my bodily needs. Now I'll perform the rites which you have laid out for me. Here we have blue and sea. Blue is the color of water and of Palisade's dress. Center Sanctuary lies beneath the water in the central city's cenote. It was there that I met Palisade of the blue dress. Even though today I am confused, the blue sea reminds me of where this all began. Palisade serves the center, so the center will protect Palisade. Looks at the understream advertising. I haven't changed that in like forever. Is there something there that I need to update? You can turn that off in your dashboard unless you're actually making money off of advertisements. Oh, okay. So it's like banner ads and stuff. Okay, yeah. I'll turn that off for the next stream because I'm not making any money off of ads that I know of. All right, time for the bridge. Now this is actually a little tough because as you walk on the bridge, you just kind of slide to the edges. And you have to make it across without touching the sides. There we are. Made it across. Okay. Today I learned how to eat. The soup felt warm and tingly as it went down my throat. As I pour out this bowl, I remember that such pleasures are fleeting. Soon I will reconnect with Palisade and with the center, and there will no longer be any need for wasteful activities like eating and sleeping. Soon everything will be in its proper place once again. Soon. Days pass. Nova continues in her routine, helping LGBT with the farming during the day and fulfilling the Palisade rites in the evening. It is strange to have a space to call her own. Strange to have a set of familiar faces greet her day after day. None of it matters, of course. Palisade will be returning any day now. But before she does, Drem Kinako approaches Nova with a proposal. Howdy, Clam Chowdy. You aren't usually awake this early. Roasted. Okay, here's the deal. Elegy says you've been a valiant warrior, defending the crops from weeds and yada yada yada. Elegy said that about me? What did she say exactly? Now, Nova, what if you take all that skill, grit, and determination and channel it into something truly extraordinary? Oh god, yeah, I saw that. I saw the rates on those ads, and it's like, you know, I don't like ads at the best of times. Like, I'm pretty sure I even have pre-roll ads turned off. I hope I do. If not, I have to go change some settings. But like, 3 ads an hour. For me, I think that comes out to like, it would be $15 a month. No. No, thank you. Absolutely not, Twitch. Absolutely not. What? That's right, Nova. I'm talking about the Dustbound Beatdown. Welcome to the professional wrestling part of the game. You literally can't turn off pre-roll for all viewers without running advertisements. Okay, well then I guess pre-roll is probably the best bet. Subscribers can bypass them though? Well, that's a reason for people to subscribe. I'm not going to push for it, but if you hate pre-roll ads, then, I don't know, sub, enjoy your nut emotes. Every week, a vicious battle to see who'll be crowned victor, the roar of the crowds, the glory of the fight. You want to beat me up? Not exactly, little fish candy. It's a collaboration, see? We won't be truly hurting each other. Together, we'll create a marvelous spectacle. But, Drem, isn't that pointless? Drem? Who's Drem? You're speaking to... I love the pun in the guy's name, Announcy. Lumbering Jack! Like a powerful tree rising from the dust, Jack represents the fertile soil enriched by the cycle of life and dust. Truly a hero for the dustbound. And in the opposite corner, in her beatdown debut, the nefarious Weederon Witch. Will she be able to choke out Jack's growth until he's nothing but a shriveled husk? Or will Jack lumber away with the crown? Find out tonight on Dustbound Beatdown! Yeah, I'm sorry. Announcy is the best character in the game. Are you sure about this, Drem? I don't know if I'll be any good. You'll be great, Nova. Just follow my lead. Together, we'll raise the crowd's hype like never before. So, when you shoot blocks at him, you keep the button held down, and you release the button when the block gets near him, and that'll explode the block early. You're basically play fighting, but you don't want to actually hit him. See, that's what you want to see. By God, here comes the Weederon Witch with the steel chair! Wow, the Weederon Witch has hit Lumbering Jack with a staggering series of blows. Can he come back from such a pounding? When the attack is near you, press the shoot button to convincingly take the blow. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the most realistic professional wrestling sequence ever. The buttons don't necessarily match up with my controller. Yep. What the heck button is X on this controller? I've hit all 4 face buttons. None of them are X. There we go. Time for the finale. Shoot, deflect, and then you shoot it back. Amazing deflection shot from Lumbering Jack. That's Weederon down for the count. The crowd goes wild. Hi, Rajang. How you doing? Nova, you okay? She doesn't know how to express enjoyment any other way. That's just for food, Nova. You know what? Never mind. Keep doing that. With the first match over, Nova leaves the ring and pays Elegy a visit at her field. Brave Nova. Bravissima! Thank you, Elegy. I'm glad you were there to see it. I didn't really understand when Drem first asked me to do it. But once I was out there, you were a natural. You... Are you alright? I need to tell you something, Nova. Remember when you first arrived here and we unearthed Beatrix Rooter? One day, sooner or later, each of us here will return to dust. That is, of course, why we are called the Dustbound. Okay. I believe that my day is coming soon. The dust lump has been growing upon my shoulder. Beatrix experienced something similar near the end. No! Elegy, it's all my fault! It's my job to keep this from happening. If I were able to clean this place, if I could just... Nova. We Dustbound choose to live outside the power range of the center. Each of us has a reason for being here. We want to live on our own terms. We want to be more than just extensions of the center's ego. And the Glandulock seed did not like that. I don't understand. It's okay, Nova. We all need time to grow, figure out where our priorities truly lie. Speaking of growing, are you ready for farming? I've been slowing down lately. Hope you can pick up some of the slack. Of course. Nova walks into the fields. The act of weeding has become a familiar comfort to her, but today she feels the center's presence looming behind her, frowning upon her leniency. Ow. Oh, you could shoot through walls, you asshole. Okay, I don't think I can kill this last guy, but I'm gonna try. Nah. No, I just gotta avoid it. Hey, Elegy. Great work, Nova. This is for you. A flower? In some cultures, it's customary to shower an excellent performer with roses. You may have lost in the ring today, but you're a champion to me. I already talked to Elegy. I must go to the Haven. Yep, so that's our routine for this little bit. I get the feeling I know who that was. I'm glad you're okay, but I'd rather not talk about that kind of stuff on here right now, okay? Hey, Sage. Alright, time for the rites today. A, yellow. I meant to hug. Whoops. Today, yellow and A. Yellow like a yolk. A to represent beginnings. Truly an auspicious role. Something is growing, beginning. Perhaps Palisade's body was broken, but now she may be reborn here in her haven. Sea Psalmist taught me that everything in New Theland has always existed. Not in the same form across time. I was born, after all. But some Nova essence must have always existed. Just as Palisade still exists in my heart. This is how I know she will return. Time for the fucking bridge again. Nope, can't touch the edges. Try it again. Nope, can't touch the edges. I hate this fucking bridge. God damn it. God damn it! Just came out before you hit the gym. Have a good time working out. You're gonna have a better time than me on this fucking unstable bridge that I have to walk across without touching the edges because reasons. Today I received a rose from Elegy. Elegy, my friend. That is to say, as the rose falls away, I remember that glory and adoration are but distractions from my purpose. People's feelings will blow about like petals in the wind, but the center remains true across time. Thus, I must follow its own path and not my own vanity. Days pass. Soon, Nova's second beatdown arrives. Her much-hyped rematch with Lumbering Jack. You feeling limber today, Kolacki? Kalak? Okay, that's obviously a Polish food item, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Kolacki? Kolachki? Kolachki sounds correct, but I'm not sure if that's correct. Kolachki. You feeling limber today, Kolachki? Ready for your big win? I'm ready. It's the best character again, Anansi. It's the big rematch between reigning champ Lumbering Jack and his ever-so-persistent rival, Weederon Witch. Jack's been on a roll lately. Could the wily witch possibly oust him from his throne? Find out tonight on Dustbound Beatdown. Okay, this time we are trading hits. So I get a hit, Drem gets a hit. A very intense back and forth battle tonight, folks. Hard to tell who'll come out on top. We got this again. Damn it, wrong button. Wrong button. There we go. Trade blows, get in hits, but get ready to dodge if you see my wind up. Wait, dodge? No, I gotta trade. Time for the grand finale. Shoot me, but this time after I dodge it, suck it back up and shoot me again. What's happening here? The Weederon Witch appears to be sucking up Drem Kinako. Unprecedented! There he goes, out of the ring! Sorry to say it, folks, but Lumbering Jack's been resoundingly defeated. The Weederon Witch is the new champion! Oh yeah. What did Drem tell me to say? Your precious hero is nothing but a side on my thorn. Now the Weederon shall reign supreme! Great work, Nova. Wait, there's a commotion in the stands! Huh? This wasn't in the plan? Nova, come quick! It's Elegy! Oh boy. Elegy is carried out from the stands and laid on a soft patch of moss. An anxious crowd encircles her. Give her space, Drem Kinako cries. Nova pushes through to the inner circle. Elegy is writhing in agony and appears unable to speak. Nova's head throbs and throbs. This shouldn't be happening. This is wrong. Suddenly, what's that? What happened? I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to voice act babies crying. I've tried. It doesn't end well. And no, you can't pay me to do it either. But yeah, that's why Elegy wasn't feeling very good. She wasn't sick. She was pregnant. You have redeemed Headpad. Well, enjoy looking at my Steam library for a minute. There we go. Holy musting dust! How is this possible? It can't be. Only the center can create life from dust. Well, hello there, little one. Incredible! It appears that Elegy has created a new life form! Okay, Anansi, I'm gonna need you to take it down a notch. Oh, yes, apologies. I was in the zone. I imagine you could probably add it in VRC. After some time, the excitement quiets down. Eventually, Nova makes her way back to Elegy's field. Where's Mama? Here I am. Where's Mama? Here I am. They actually put emoticons in the text. Yeah, sorry, still not doing baby noises. Whoops. Wow, good job, Ashy. Nice work. Oh, hi, Nova. Elegy, I'm so glad you're all right. Oh, thank you, Nova. Me too. Say hi to your Auntie Nova, Ashy Poo. Hi. Are you sure this is safe, Elegy? The peekaboo game? Oh, we're dust channeling, Nova. Same as when we dig for an earthing or when Dram attacks you in the ring. And the Glandilock seed is not happy about that. I've seen enough to know that the dust is a force of corruption. Dust channeling is a way of life for the Dustbound, Nova. You know that we treat dust differently than the center. Well, maybe you or Drem can handle playing with such dangerous forces, but this little one... Well, this little one must learn what we all must learn. That we are made of dust, that as power flows through us, that one day we will return to dust. I have work to do. Nova throws herself into weeding. She feels something threatening bubbling up inside, but she pushes it down, ignoring it, and works. And works. And works. I need to go to Handfruit Haven. Seems like, she's having a little bit of a crisis. And the Glandilock seed is still not happy with us. Oh yeah, for those of you who didn't watch the first one, the Glandilock seed is a thing living in our head that gives us a direct connection to God. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's probably fine. Today, red and D, an ominous sign, anger, blood, death, destruction, dust. I'm beginning to realize why so many days have passed without any sign of Palisade, no word of assurance to guide my path. It was a wretched accident that Handfruit Haven was eaten by that mangy dust creature. It was a mistake that I ever met these Dustbound. It felt so good to not be alone that I've allowed myself to become split in my purpose. And I've lusted over foolish fantasies of a life that could never be my own. Maybe don't beat yourself up so much? Maybe beat up this fucking bridge, because I hate it? Your own weakness made... No, you're... The only thing you're weak at is crossing a fucking bridge, Nova. God... There we are. I am Nova, the Nano Cleaner. I was created by the Center for a purpose. My destiny is crafted into the framework of existence. My life is not a toy for me to trifle with, not a fantasy for my own amusement. Today I pour out not a possession or a gift. Today I pour out myself. The days continue to pass. Nova spends most of her time in Handfruit Haven, returning to Dustbound Village only to exchange her labor for food, as her solo attempts at farming have yielded only sickly and small fruits. She hopes she may be forgiven for these moments of weakness. Sometimes, she passes her friends in the village. Former friends. Eventually, the day arrives for her next bout with Lumbering Jack. Hey, Miso Mug. Glad you made it. Wasn't sure if... I am indebted to the Dustbound's hospitality. I would not have survived without your help. I intend to repay that debt. Nova, why does it have to be like this? You come alive in the ring. What's wrong about letting yourself enjoy it? What I enjoy has nothing to do with what is right. Okay, well, whatever your reasons are, I'm glad you're here. We'll fight to a deadlock, and then team up against a surprise challenger, okay? Understood. Lumbering Jack has been hungry to retake his crown from the Weederon Witch. Tonight, his chance finally comes. That's right, everyone. It's time for Dustbound Beatdown. All right, trade blows. Ooh, that came in a little quick. Yay. Chill. Chill, buddy. There we go. A very intense back and forth battle tonight, folks. Hard to tell who'll come out on top. There we go. Shit, wrong button. There we are. Okay, I'm gonna pound the ground, use the rubble I leave behind to attack me. So we're just full Kirby now. Okay, deflect my big attack, then we'll hit it back and forth. Costume party's over, nerds! What? Who would interrupt this tense standoff between Lumbering Jack and the Weederon Witch? What's the big idea, masked stranger? Silence, worm. Look at you all. What a pitiful display. These ignominious whelps are your champions? Ha! Only I deserve to win a crown, for I am your true master, and I have returned to claim what is rightfully mine. Yes, that's right. It is I, the center. Wow, this is fantastic. Yeah, this would be kind of like if you were a, okay, so let's say you're a devout Hindu, and you go to a professional wrestling match, and someone is in the ring as Krishna. It's in bad taste, but considering that for these people, the center has been literally nothing but oppression their entire lives, it also kind of makes sense. But yeah, big oof. Especially since Nova is kind of a Jesus analog. Hi, Jameson. Yeah, big oof. And of course, the Glandulock seed is not happy. For too long, you dustbound have flouted the natural order. You roll in your filth and parade about like foolish, disgusting viruses. Now hold on, Center. I am Lumbering Jack, proud member of the Dustbound. You'd better think twice before you insult my people like that. You dare stand up to me, you, a puny little sapling? Ha! I could turn you into kindling with a snap of my finger. No matter what happens to me, the Dustbound will live on. Whenever someone at New Thelen chooses vulnerability over domination, they are the Dustbound. Whenever someone faces the fear of annihilation and finds new beauty and worth in life, they are the Dustbound. Who are you to turn against my will? I created you. Maybe you did. If you created me, then you should really understand by now. I am my own being. I am compelled by my heart and my mind. You have forfeit your right to me, to all of us, by our very nature. We exist. We are beautiful, and you have no claim to us. And the crowd goes wild. Silence, insolent stain. This talking has gone on long enough. Prepare to fight. Weeder on which, you and I, we're both plants. For so long we have competed for the soil to grow large and strong, but I see now, at our core we are the same. We are triumphs of life in a cold and sterile world. I, lumbering Jack, cannot face the center alone. Please help me. Together we can secure a future in which we may both grow. And Nova's not really sure what to make of this. My head. Nova's blood runs cold. She hears the soft squelch of the writhing guams, feels the hot breath off Gustine Papellum's probing tongue. The dustbound weren't there to see Mysterio Wiesel wasting away alone in a dim, disheveled room. They hadn't borne the brunt of Brand Malignant's endless, bitter rage. Blinded by arrogance, they could never understand the true nature of the dust. Sea Psalmist had warned Nova about such folly. She had been warned. Now the dustbound would burn, and Nova with them. Who can sidestep fate? There was no way forward but the centers. Stupid, disgusting, foolish. What could she have been thinking? Weeder on which? And she's gone. Wait! Nova, hold on! Crumbcoat, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't know that was gonna happen. I know you must have been uncomfortable. Next time, we'll go over everything beforehand. Next time? There's not gonna be a next time! I don't belong here, Drem. Isn't that obvious by now? And stop calling me those ridiculous food names. I'm sorry, Nova. I'm sorry. You don't have to wrestle anymore. But that doesn't mean you don't belong here. I came here because it was my duty. I came here for Palisade. I don't know why I let you all rope me into these ridiculous games. Maybe I thought I could help you somehow. Maybe I thought I could show you the importance of fighting the dust. Okay, hold on. Be real, Nova. You let us take you in because you wanted us to. Nobody forced you to accept our friendship. Fine, you're right. It was my own mistake. I know that now. I've failed. Palisade is never coming back, and I have only myself to blame. I can't control myself enough to stay here. I can't be trusted. I need to leave here and continue my mission. Alone. You know you're being a real dusting jerk. To me, to Elegy, but also to yourself. I'm sorry you feel that way, Drem. I'm sorry that you've been blinded to the evil that swirls around this entire village. It's crystal clear to me now. You may think you are just playing around, but messing with the dust will always lead to tragedy in the end. I've seen the effects of the dust firsthand. Yo, Enyo! Thank you for the prime! Yes, give me Jeff Bezos' money. I need it more than he fucking does, that's for sure. Hey, Jeff. Jeff, if you're watching this, the next time you want to go to space, don't. And give me $700 so I can buy a love and sex machine. Anyways, I've seen the effects of the dust firsthand. I know where this leads. And I wouldn't be your friend if I didn't try to warn you. If that's really how you feel, then maybe you do need to leave. Of course it's how I feel. I am the Nano Cleaner. I am the representative of the center to all of New Theland. And it's long past time for me to stop moping around and start acting the part. After everything we've been through, I can't listen to any more of this. Goodbye, Nova. Nova, I'll miss you. Nova runs and runs and runs. Far away from the village, straight back to Handfruit Haven. And not once does she look back. I'm so sorry, Palisade. I wasn't strong enough to fulfill the rites. Hey! Who's there? No, Ash, no! Put that down, now! Nova says sternly. Anti-Nova, play! Ash squeals, kicking and tripping over the sacred dice. Stop it! You don't know what that's for! Nova grunts as she moves towards the child. Ash Beatty giggles and runs away. Chase me, she screams. She runs across the ritual bridge, pausing to bounce up and down wildly in the center. Come back here, bad Ash, you're being very naughty, Nova cries. Ash's smile fades as she realizes Nova is truly angry. No, naughty, Ash cries. She slips down the offering chute and runs away. And now, Nova was alone. No. Shame and anger flood through Nova, far beyond any measure of control. She bears her powers like a violent hurricane upon Handfruit Haven. The ritual elements are torn apart and hurled at the exquisitely carved walls. When she is finished, nothing but rubble remains. So it's a little bit of dramatic irony. We know for a fact that when Palisade was making that, she just wanted a place for Nova to just exist and be a kid. So Palisade made her a playground. But Nova's mind has been poisoned so much that she assumed it was some kind of religious rite. And welcome to one of the most beautiful shots in the entire game. Nova peers down the edge of the spire. Below, the dust storm quietly rages, unchanged. She tries to reflect on the past weeks, but it's all clouded by waves of anger. She feels an uncomfortable tickle in her throat, a strange heaviness in her legs, but ignores it. How could the Dustbound live like that? How could Palisade be gone? Before she can formulate an answer, the same questions loop in her head, drowning out her thoughts. What was going on? Perhaps the center had answers, but for now, Nova drags her weary body all the way back to Center Sanctuary. Ah, awake at last. Thank the center. What happened? When I found you outside, hobbling back towards C-Note, body ravaged by dust, I didn't know what to think. Never mind, all is forgiven. I'm just glad you're back, and that the center was able to heal your wounds. And you'll be pleased to hear that the cards and dust you were carrying allowed the center to clear the remaining dust storms. You may now freely explore the entirety of New Theland. You know, it was painful to me when Palisade disappeared, and then you did as well. I must admit, at first I thought that you had run off together on some secret mission that you had concocted without me. But no, she is truly gone, isn't she? Nova, I don't blame you for hiding away for a while. But now that you're back, you won't go disappearing on me again, will you? We have to look out for each other now, Nova. My Nova. You have seen and experienced many difficult things, Nova, but look at how strong you are, how purposeful. You don't understand what a blessing you've been given. You broke your left controller on your VR headset. Oof, that can't be a cheap fix. I'm sorry to hear that. Also, yeah, Bunny, big oof here. Psalmist is an interesting character, actually, because Psalmist is kind of halfway between Palisade and the Center. Very much dogmatic, very much religious, but also well and truly cares for Nova. Wedges of flesh, rafters of bone, pendulous and swinging organs. You are made of bloody baggage, it weighs you down. Gravity pulling your parcels to the dirt, and yet you're an organization, a contraption of contractions. And so it is you rise instead of falling. And so it is you stand to meet your fate. As with the body, so with the mind. As with the organs, so with the memories. I am the one who remembers the darkness. I am the one who remembers the dust. This is why I give to you the gift of burdens. Your memory is muscled flesh that pulls upon the bonework of your fate. Do you understand, Nova? In these dark days, we must cling tightly to what is sacred. We must... And then there's this asshole. All right, Psalmist, I believe you've had your say. Nova, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Sea Visionary. Let's be real, Nova. New Theland is changing. Every day you see and experience new things that fundamentally alter how you relate to the world. Believe it or not, the Center welcomes this shift. I was brought on because the Center understands the necessity of a strategic realignment. It's no longer enough to follow the old moralizing about what we must or mustn't do. Let's reinvent cleaning so it strikes at the heart of the problems facing New Theland of today. Sea Visionary is misguided at best, Nanocleaner Nova. In the face of fear and chaos, integrity, not innovation, should light our path. If we are merely blown about by the winds of change, inevitably we will lose our way. Typically rigid thinking from the old guard, Nova. A strong wind will shatter an inflexible structure, but if we harness the aerodynamics of the mind, we can transform our baser needs and desires into something more powerful, more transcendent. And indeed, what could be a greater tribute to the sacred things, to the greatness of the Center? Today, I am pleased to present the MetaClean Framework. The MetaClean Framework is a holistic user experience overhaul which will help you progress towards the fulfillment of your ultimate goal. As you go about cleaning, you can now find Metacoins, a special currency which may be used to access the deepest secrets of New Theland. Spend your Metacoins in the menu to purchase behind-the-scenes info and items from the Center's personal collection. Engaging with the exciting new MetaClean Framework is sure to enhance your... Excuse me. Oh, Jesus. Is sure to enhance your investment in the world of New Theland. We would also like to present you with the MetaClean Manual, an item which you can read to find out all the ins and outs of your new framework. Acquired item, MetaClean Manual. So, if it wasn't already a little bit sus about what the Center was doing after leaving Dustbound Village, now we're bringing capitalism into it. And, I'm not the most political streamer. This game is very much a criticism of capitalism. Remember, Nanocleaner Nova, the Center will always reward the labor of your hands and the reverence of your heart. Bells and whistles aside, your mission is vitally important to the well-being of all the denizens of New Theland. Until we meet again. Yep. Now we can pick up coins and use them to buy things, such as a card detector, which will actually be useful, and notes from shareholder meetings, which will likely not. That said, I'm gonna make sure Bun is here for the next place I'm gonna go, because it's about to get very interesting. Also, if you missed it the first time, we can turn into a car. It's fine, don't worry about it. in order to give you some time, Bun, I think I'm gonna just, how much do I need? 25. I'm gonna try to grind up for that card detector, because it's really the only useful upgrade. Yeah, if you thought things were wild so far, you have no idea. So you've got a little bit of time. I'm gonna get 25 coins, and then we'll move on. All right. I got 10. All right, we're about halfway. Shit. You know, it might just be the fact that I'm a little bit older than the average VTuber. I absolutely love the way the 3D sections look in this game. Because I grew up with the original PlayStation, and... Hi, Bran. Don't mind me. I grew up with the original PlayStation, and so this kind of aesthetic just is very nostalgic for me. How do I get that? Can I... There we go. 13. Oh shit, there's a bunch over here. So that makes 16. I'm old? Well, I'm not old. But I still like pointing this out. There was a VTuber census a while ago, and I'm old enough that my age wasn't even listed on it. So I'm not like ancient. I'm just older than the average VTuber. Excuse me, sir, I need to borrow your hat. 19, so we need 6 more coins. And I should just be able to jump up this. Gotta love it when the game developers find a bug that lets you get into unattended areas, and rather than fix it, they're just like, hey, we'll just hide shit there. We have a decade on you. I know. I'm not saying I'm like super ancient. Like Theo is also older than me. I'm not super ancient. And it's not like, you know, there's not streamers that are older than me. I know there are, but like the median age of VTubers is like 20 something. It's definitely a younger person's game. Also, I need to stop. I need to land right on that. Like that. Okay. God damn it. There we are. Yo, camera, what are you doing? Oh, there's a bunch up there. Shit. We're told to put up with the bullshit. You know what? I get the feeling. I get the feeling that I should take more of a no fucks given approach. All right, now can I? Yes, there we are. Is that enough? 29. Oh yeah, we got more than enough. Okay, the MetaClean framework thanks you. Have a meta day. Use through the inventory menu. Okay, so now we got a card detector. And that tells you how many cards are left in a 3D area. Okay, so there's none left in the 3D area, but if there's still an icon on the map, we have to shrink down to do it. But it doesn't look like there's anything there. All right. So that is pretty much the only truly useful MetaClean item. The other ones are interesting, it's basically the developer notes and stuff. You can get into some beta areas through it, but not super important. So we're probably just going to be like getting the easy coins. For the record, they do actually come out and tell you that you don't get anything for getting all the coins. There's like 1,000 coins hidden in the game. You can get an achievement for getting 500 of them. And that's it. Ah, sorry, Jameson. Puppers have been pottied? Okay, then we can move on. I ground up enough coins to get the card detector. You missed nothing else. So, now we can move on and explore the rest of New Theland. The dust storm has been fully abated. We can explore everything. And there is one particular place I want to make sure I hit tonight. Because if you think this game has been kind of wild and mind-bending so far, oh boy, are you in for a surprise. Now, it's going to take me a minute to find this, because I don't remember exactly where it is. Nope, no cruise control. There we go. Easy coins, easy life. I want to say it's this gate is the one I'm trying to get out. God, I can't steer. All right. I'll know it when I see it. Blue Veil West. Okay, no, this is not the place, but it's near here. I think I need to get up on the highway. What's over here? Is there anything back here besides coins? Nope, just coins. Hello? I keep hitting the cruise control button instead of the brake button because I don't know how to play video games. God, I love that seamless transition into the Jade Highway soundtrack when you get up here. Is that the way I want to go? Or is it this way? I can't remember. I think we'll get there. I just don't remember all the maps. No, I think it's this way. Yes. Yes, this is the way we want to go. Grab some of the easy coins while we're here. Because this way will lead us out into the sands where we were the first time, where Handfruit Haven is. We can't get back to Handfruit Haven. We won't be there for a while. But there are some other interesting things out here. So this is the Outer Sands south. And there are some portals to the other areas of the Outer Sands. I'm not going to gather all of these. I might do this off stream just to gather up all the easy ones to get, but like I said, you don't get a whole lot for the Metaclean stuff. It's all behind the scenes stuff. It's interesting. It's worth taking a look at, but it's not worth grinding for. No, I don't think it's that area. I think it must be over here. Actually, no. I need to go through this area because I need to get to Outer Sands North. Okay, so this is the Outer Sands East. And we're gonna largely skip this place for now. And we're just gonna make a beeline for the place I want to show off. Yes, Outer Sands North. All right. So there's 3 Outer Sands areas, and there's also a beach area. And all of them have people in there that you need to shrink inside of and nano clean. You know, standard hub world stuff. But there's also something very interesting. And that is whatever the fuck this is. So this very clearly is some kind of bug. As in, like, game bug. Like, he's out of bounds. This should not be, right? This thing should not be. So, why don't we investigate this? Gotta do caretaker stuff again? Oh, I'm sorry, Enyo. Alright. Scene Desert NPC-1. DN. Hey Nova, get over here. Hee hee, I am an NPC in the desert. Fade. A strange figure gestures enthusiastically at Nova. End of scene. Scene Desert NPC-2. Fade. Slowly, Nova approaches the figure. Fade off. Yes, that's right. Come here. I don't bite. You don't even have a health bar in 3D, so it must be safe. Am I right? Alright. Now then, I got the dust, Nova. I got it real bad. Please, you gotta help me. Unlock Spark. End of scene. Activate Spark connection. Play Spark now available message. My guy? I think I need an adult. I think I need a save point. Luckily, there's one right over here. So yeah, that's interesting. But it said, oh, I see what he is. He's one of those weird walking dolphin things. He's just upside down. Like those are his feet up there. He's just a little upside down. It's okay. So it said our spark power was unlocked, so maybe we'll try to spark him. Okay, we can spark him. Okay, so it's time for the rhythm minigame. You know how this goes, and oh god, that's a lot. That's a lot. Calm down. That's a very long highway, too. The highway is gone. Are you okay? And now we're upside down. Okay. No such scene. Lorem ipsor dolor sit amet consectitur adipsising idit si do. No such scene. Okay. Can't go in there. There's no music. Hydrate? Thank you. I shall hydrate. Oh, thank you for that. I needed something other than Pepsi. Oh, and a stretch. Thank you, Bun. Oh, look. The weird upside-down dolphin left me a smiley face. And some dust that I can't interact with. And a checkpoint. I don't know if that was wise, but I did it now. Oh, and look. There's a surprised face. And that seems unfinished. Nova found 10 metacoins. Spend them in the meta shop. Yay. 10 more metacoins. Nova got the Grenlock. It's one lock of the Trilock collar. It soothes the paranoia of being watched. Well, that seems important, but we don't know what that's for yet, so we'll just file it away. And we have to save here to walk up here. Oh. Okay, well, there's a dust crystal here, so apparently he did actually have some dust in him. So let's just take care of that. Alright, cool. So now it's going to tell us about how we solve these problems, and we're going to... Does that sound out of key to you? Nora wakes to the angry whine of an industrial vacuum cleaner. She hears the bumps and clatters as the vacuum head rolls around corners and crosses thresholds. Now it's right outside her apartment door. She freezes for a moment like a cornered street possum. Nora picks up her smartphone and posts to her locked, secret social account. God, is there any worse sound than someone vacuuming nearby? It makes me want to die. A minute later, she deletes the post because it sounds flippant and entitled. Some people don't seem to mind the sound of a vacuum cleaner any more than a strong wind or a busy interstate. When Nora hears it, her skin prickles, her breath pauses. She feels ashamed to be in bed scrolling through social on her phone. She should get up. I read that if you let the low-angled morning sunlight hit your eyes, it helps regulate your circadian rhythms. I've been having strange and restless dreams lately. I live in this weird gothic apartment building. There's a real stone gargoyle outside my window. Some scholars say that the fearsome appearance of gargoyles is meant to ward off evil spirits, but I don't think that's quite right. I think it's a reminder of the evil all around us, the evil we can't ward off so easily. Okay, so that doesn't change. These sheets are so dusty. I really ought to wash them soon. The controls are a little weird because it's isometric. I probably shouldn't boot this up before work. I'll just end up watching Fear Child gameplay videos anyway. Okay, time for work. The hallways in this building are a bit labyrinthine, but I've walked them so many times I could reach the exit with my eyes closed. Yeah, the hallways in this place certainly are a little bit labyrinthine, aren't they? Ah, there we are. I have a minimum wage job at a fast food restaurant because I'm a coward. I probably could have a better job, but I don't. Anyways, it's fine for now. Who decides who deserves a good job or a bad job? And maybe all jobs are bad, just in different ways. It makes the time I spend at home drinking a beer and watching internet videos that much more special. I don't feel bad, really. I don't think I've ever felt truly bad. Well, the day is over, it's now raining. It's a good thing I made it back from my work before the rain picked up. It's coming down pretty heavy now. Not that it'd make much difference. Maybe it'd get me to take an extra shower. I don't need to shower every day because I'm just not a very smelly person. All I see is bits of light blurred through droplets. It's too early to go to bed. I was never very social, but I used to be a better friend. I used to message with Ebes, and I think I would cheer her up. But I don't really have much to talk about these days. Anyway, people are usually busy on whatever night of the week this is. I guess I'll go to bed. In my dreams, my mother lists the ways I'm hurting her. When I make a mistake, it's to get back at her. When I come out, it's because of the things she did wrong. I'm no longer a soft, smooth child, so it doesn't really hurt anymore. Last night I posted something about the storm to social and got kind of a weird reply. At IG Nora. Anyone else in the West Center like legit scared at the lightning thunder intervals right now? At Gigi800. Tell me about it. My building actually got hit last night. Our building? Is this Gigi800 someone who lives in my building? I've never spoken to any of my neighbors, much less traded social handles. I decided to just like the post out of politeness and go about my day. I wonder how cold it is today. Do I need a heavy jacket? In a 1964 scientific journal, 2 Australian researchers coined the term petrichor to refer to the distinctive smell of rain-dampened earth. The word is derived from the Greek petra, meaning stone, and ichor, the ethereal blood of the gods. It's a strangely potent image for a strangely potent smell. But in the end, you can't get blood from a stone. Wait a second. Where's the gargoyle? Oh my god, it must have gotten knocked off in the storm. Maybe that Geeky 800 person actually does live here. Anyway, that's weird. The end of an era. But I guess now we can test the competing philosophies. If we see a high uptick in demonic activity, then maybe the gargoyle was protecting us after all. I wish. A lot of people don't care about desktop computers anymore. They'd rather have a laptop or tablet or even just a phone. But to me, a computer desk generates its own space, its own world. It feels almost profane to play at the same digital actions in a coffee shop or sprawled out on a bed. Okay, time for work. If I were smarter and less of a coward, I'd push back on my manager when he complains about the minimum wage. It's Econ 101, he says. High minimum wage equals high inflation. Never mind reality, where minimum wage has largely lagged behind inflation. Might as well say, sorry our owner cut down the dollar menu, ma'am. Blame the stupid trash cooking the food. Whatever, dude. Just whatever. Anyways, it's just another day at work. Finally back home. Holy fuck, what is happening? Is this some sort of prank? How did someone lug this huge thing up to my door? I swear, I'll never understand people. Huh. I've never had a clear look at it before. It's kind of creepier than I thought. That unhinged, gaping mouth. Is it a smile or a grimace? Of course, gargoyles and their ugly mouth holes serve a practical purpose. They channel rainwater away from the sides of a building to reduce structural erosion. Rivulets of rainwater feel like nothing, but over time they can crumble mortar and carve canyons into masonry. Well, it's not like this is my responsibility. Maybe I'll post a note on it later so that my landlord knows I didn't put it here. My ex used to say that chocolate sandwich cookies tasted like dirt. It's true, but that's why I like them. I have to stop myself from eating a whole package in a night. Each one has just a tiny fraction of flavor. It's like I have to add them all up to have enough. It's so dark. I want to check my computer first. An odd email catches Nora's eye. Do you wish to help others? The email reads. What garbage company is doing pseudo-activist marketing this time? Or maybe it's just a good old-fashioned scam. Nora mumbles but clicks on the message. Hey, Theo! Thank you for the raid! You have come at a very weird time. The history lesson is over. Class dismissed. Well, you're welcome to come here and chill with me after class. We are playing Anodyne 2. Shit is getting weird. So we, you know how this game you shrink into other people and clean out their insides, right? Like that's just a thing you do in this game. Well, we shrank into a glitched NPC in the desert and went through a glitched dungeon and then woke up in a completely different game. So this is still Anodyne 2, even though it looks absolutely nothing like what we were doing last time. It's a gay stream. Is there ever not a weird time? I mean, I don't know. Vampire Survivors was pretty straightforward. Walk around, shoot stuff. This game, this game, not so much. Also, hi Cirrus. Welcome to the stream. The indie devs are all on drugs, I swear. Oh yeah, well waiting through just a couple minutes because okay. So right now we're Nora, not Nova, Nora, who works a minimum wage fast food job and lives in a studio apartment inside an old Gothic apartment building. There was a big storm and one of the gargoyles on the building got hit by lightning and fell off. And that was very sad. And then the next day, Nora went to work, and when she came home, someone had moved this heavy-ass gargoyle into the hallway outside of her apartment for reasons, and she was very weirded out. But she decided it's not her responsibility, and left it there with a note saying that, hey, she didn't do it. And then we come inside, and we're checking her emails. Dear Nora Eggers, are you unhappy? Have you ever felt that you were meant for greater things? Now is your chance to truly help others. Learn, grow, become larger than life. That's right. You have been specially selected for our Anno 2 internship based in sunny New Zealand. This is a way out, Nora. Take it. Click the link below now. Anno.verse/search, face set petricores, page size 20, hide hates OS true, search metrics true, candidate ID Nora, variation ID 0.5, new go-to, sponsored size 3, internship.html. Yeah, nothing suspicious about that whatsoever. Nora snorts. Jeez, this ego-stroking nonsense is so uncomfortable. Everyone feels that way. I'm nothing special. Nora's phone buzzes. Direct message on social? Gigi800. Did you like the surprise by the door? Ah, so Gigi800 must be the neighbor who moved the gargoyle. But why? Sorry, but do we know each other? Gigi didn't like that. That's mean, Nora. I thought we had a special connection. Were you even worried about me after the storm? I'm sorry, I think you're mistaking me with someone else. Nora shuts off social notifications and plugs her phone in for the night. Sleep time. I hear my mother's voice echoing. Are you unhappy? Have you ever felt that you were meant for greater things? She wants me to remember the good times that we had, but I can't. I know they must exist, but I don't feel them inside of me. I don't want to remember. If I'm not better off now, then what's the point of my life? I wake to the noise of my phone ringing. It's Ebes calling, my best friend from school. Ebes? Nora, sorry to wake you up. Short notice, but would you be free to hang out? Like, on the phone? No, I'm in town for a work thing. Sorry, I should have told you. Oh, yeah. I actually have today off. Come on over whenever. Cool, cool. I'm actually out front. It's the huge creepy building, right? Oh my gosh, yeah, just give me a second. Ebes and I spend the whole day together, hand in hand. For dinner, we eat po' boys and fried pickles and then walk along the downtown streets. I lean my head against her shoulder. Her sweet scent mingles with the crisp night air and fragrant eateries. My face feels warm and pliable in a way that I had forgotten. So I turn to her and say, I want to leave this town so much, Ebes. I'm afraid of who I'm becoming here. But no matter where I go, I'll still be myself, so why bother? Ebes turns to me with an electric energy. Street lamps hum overhead as she catches my eye and says, Who you are is incredible, Nora, and you deserve to be happy. As Ebes and I get ready for bed, I check my phone. Geeky 800 has blown up my DMs since we last talked. God, with Ebes here, I'd forgotten all about them. Nora, stop it. You have to talk to me. Nora, every day I've seen you wake up and face the day. Every day I wake up with you. You and me, we know how to keep going, always, no matter what. Even when we're so cold and so still, and everything soft is buried and gone, we will remain. I thought you understood that. I thought you understood me. I turn off my phone, and Ebes spoons me. In my dreams, a tropical sun inflects the air with a floral, humid glow. I am a plump citrus fruit high in a tree. Lusciously, I bend the branch. A monkey climbs towards me. She has the face of a human woman. She pulls off my outer shell in a single piece, in a spiral. She doesn't separate my sections. She bites straight into me and my juices flow, bright and red. And I feel the pain of being torn like it's my own. I wake up to the sounds of a distant vacuum cleaner. Ebes? Ebes, where are you? I didn't think it was the day for vacuuming. What was that? If you, yes, you, the player, are feeling uncomfortable, talk to the window. Nora will safely climb down and leave. Otherwise, use the door. That message was added in an update, I believe, because this section literally caused some players to be so unsettled that they stopped playing the game. But we are going to do it. We don't want to check the computer. We don't want to check the couch. We don't want to check the bed. We just want to figure out where Ebes went. Ebes? Where are you? Why is there gravel leading down the hallway? I do like my head fucky games. They're so good. So, the gargoyle has been moved. And there's this weird trail of gravel throughout the building. Also, this building is fucking huge. What is that? Its skin, soft and delicate, like a baby. Its fingernails, bending like paper when they meet the floor. It turns its head to look at me, wide, toothless jaw, swaying gently. And here it comes. Shit, shit, shit. Ah, fuck. No, it's not Eves. That was the gargoyle. And I believe it's also implied that that is that GG800 fellow. Whether this is real life or not, we're not sure. But the gargoyle was the one who was stalking Nora. It's unknown where Eves is. Somehow, I don't think she survived. Anyways, on the computer. Dear Nora Eggers, are you unhappy? Have you ever felt that you were meant for greater things? Now is your chance to truly help others. Learn, grow, become larger than life. That's right. You have been specially selected for our NO2 internship based in sunny New Theland. This is a way out, Nora. Take it. Click the link below now. Click the link. I'm gonna hazard a guess and say that since the alternative is turning around and probably being eaten by a gargoyle, we should click the link and take the way out. Welcome back. As Nova gets up from the ground, she feels something crumpled up in her hand. Received the desert NPC card. Also, yeah, he's just gone. He's out of here. He's outie 5000. He's gone. So yeah, yeah. We'll talk about what just happened there at a later date. But let's check that card. Well, unfortunately, we can't read it. It is so crumpled, it is unreadable. But if you look very, very closely at the name in the upper left of the card, it says GG800. Okay. Well, that was fun. Are there any other cards here? There are. But are they here? Still cards remaining in this 3D area. All of our ad servers are currently busy. You are a valuable user to us. If you've seen this before, you may just want to mash B. Your response to this ad may be reserved for quality assurance and training purposes. Wow, now I can find cards in style, no more fumbling around for little old me. I'm so glad I spent my paycheck on the MetaClean card detector. For the low price of 5 Metacoins, I got the MetaClean card detector. Now I can detect if any magical cards are remaining in my dimensional locality. Please note that the card detector has limited detection functionality and does not in fact lead you to any cards directly. Please contact one of our sales representatives to see if Card Detector Pro is right for you. Yearly rates for Card Detector Pro start at 1,200 Metacoin per year and come with our combo Precision Locating Pro, Remaining Numeration Pro, and ad-free features. So yeah, we paid 25 bucks for the card detector. And not only did we pay 5 times what they said it was worth, but the fucking thing has ads in it. I fucking hate capitalism. Oh, yo, I got 99 Metacoins, Pog. I love capitalism. I mean... Okay. So there are some cards around here. Let's do a little bit of exploring. This game is a thing, Theo. You should know that by now. Yeah, you need more drinks. This game is a commentary on religion, a commentary on capitalism, a commentary on how to not be a creepy fucking stalker. And it does it all while looking like an old PlayStation game, and I fucking love it to death for that. So I don't know if there's any actual cards on this 3D map. So instead, let's find the next dungeon, and oh, that tree looks like it's moving. Well, isn't that interesting? Hello? The past is a fable, the future a dream. Only the present exists. Is that correct? The dying tree slowly stretches out and points its branches. False. The present is but a bitter spawn of past and future, a mix of memory and expectation, a pleasant cocoon against chaos and nothingness. The dying tree slowly stretches and points its branches. I think it's over here? Yep. But there's also money. Ah, so even the present is lost to us. Then there is nothing left but to fade away. The dying tree slowly stretches and points its branches. False! We asked for bread, and Father gave us a stone. So be it. No longer shall we suffer the timid illusion of reality. Past and future alike we shall seize for our own pleasure. The dying tree slowly stretches and points its branches. There should be one. Yeah, that's the one. That one's moving. Don't mind me. May as well grab these when they're close. Nova. The air is thick with the presence of nanodust. Nova, spark this being and forge a connection. Clean them and change their fate. Shrink forth, Nano Cleaner Nova. So, tree with existential dread. Let's check it out. There we go. Not too hard. No area name? Oh. Hello, Nexus. Well, doesn't this seem familiar? Or at least it will if you've been watching my streams for the past couple of weeks. Ah, instead of sage, now we have time. Yeah? Huh? Oh, the cleaner has finally arrived? What on earth could they possibly have been up to all this time? I've been waiting for approximately 5 hours, 33 minutes, and 51 seconds for them to get here. I will bet you any amount of money that is my current in-game playtime. Ah, well. Probably just left the poor app running or something. Greetings, Nova. I am Time, the town deacon. You have been summoned here because the dust has spread throughout New Theland. The dust, it is a fearsome substance which feeds upon the minds and bodies of the infected, corrupting the true nature of the center's designs until only misery and evil remain. Jeeves, barely responds. What's wrong with this kid? First she comes late and now... Anyhow, it is your sacred duty as the center's own Pico cleaner to travel the length and breadth of New Theland, finding those infected and shrinking inside of them to clean the dust. To do this, I grant you the nanospark. Press B to use it and spark connections with those in need. When you've shrunk into Pico scale, you may use it to fight enemies. Well, go on, get on with it. Up! You need to go up! Oratorial expertise is completely lost on this one. So yeah, you know how we've been in the 3D realm and shrinking into 2D? Well, now when we're in 2D, we can shrink even further. Sometimes. Can't shrink on everything, but we can shrink even further. And also, you know how when we're in 3D, we're in 32-bit land, and then when we go into 2D, it's like almost 8-bit? Yeah, when we go into Pico scale, I hope you're ready for Atari Anodyne. The town deacon in name only, for they are neither. Okay, they are neither a town nor a deacon. Destination, Outer Sands north of the field. No, we're not going true 8-bit. We are going beyond 8-bit. We are going even further beyond. Oh, these portals have seen better days. Now, it looks like the Nexus still exists, but the land might not. Although this is interesting. Huh. Hey, kid, if I could be an advice rock for a second. I've been around a while. You're too young for that warp pad. Come back later. Yeah, this warp pad does not work, but we should remember it. Anyway, let's find what we're actually supposed to find out here. Final boss? I'm not saying. If this portal is inactive, seek another entrance to the Nexus within a higher dimension. So yeah, for our second half of the game, the Nexus acts as a hub between not only the different 2D areas, the dungeons, but also fast travel around New Theland. Okay, so that portal is active. We can go into there. But let's keep exploring a little bit. Can't get over there. We opened a path over here. Let's go check that out. Nope. Okay, so we've only got the one place. Not New Theland, New Theland. Interesting. A dusty tome sits atop the pedestal, permeating the musty room with a grave and reverent aura. Nova feels a potential for connection with her new nanospark. Welcome to Pico Scale. Fatum Novae, the Armor of Destiny. Fatum Novae, Armor of Destiny. Press any button to start. Once there was a mighty king named Erythros who ruled New Theland with wisdom and strength. Beneath his steady hand, the kingdom prospered and he was loved by all. What is the one Atari game? It's like Adventure. It's kind of like Adventure, except this is still far beyond what Adventure could muster. One day, the fearsome dragon Lord Dustra awoke from his ancient slumber. From the mouth of his cavern, he surveyed the kingdom and grew jealous of its happiness and wealth. Lord Dustra flew to the castle and laid siege to it. Many brave knights set out to slay Lord Dustra, but all of them perished. Grieved by the suffering of his people, King Erythros donned the armor of destiny and set out to face the dragon. King Erythros swung the sword of purity at Lord Dustra. The magical blade struck true and cleaved the dragon's nigh impermeable scales. Blow after blow, King Erythros lay upon the dragon, but Lord Dustra was cunning. He aimed for the armor of destiny with his massive claws, swiping away the breastplate, boots, and shield. With Erythros thus disarmed, Lord Dustra at last slew the king with a final burst of flame. Weakened but victorious, Lord Dustra flew back to his cavern, clutching the armor of destiny. After the battle, Prince Liuko, the heir to the throne, fell under a mysterious curse and turned to stone. With no king to guide them, the kingdom fell into darkness, awaiting the day foretold when Prince Liuko, the white blood cell, would return to bring peace and prosperity back to New Theland. So, that's our plot for this dungeon, New Theland. Arteri. I am the wizard Arteri. With my magics, I have summoned you here that you might fulfill the prophecy. Yeah, but no. But, I mean, I guess I'll play along. Nova, you have heard our woeful tale, but many do not know. When Lord Dustra flew off, so wounded was he that he dropped the armor of destiny piece by piece across New Theland. Mayhap the armor of destiny, once reunited in full, will have the power to lift the curse upon Prince Liuko that he might defeat Lord Dustra once and for all and restore peace to New Theland. Please, Nova, search far and wide, bring the armor of destiny to this chamber, place the pieces upon their pedestals, and save New Theland. Alright, then he just repeats. Skip. I am the queen. And just like good old Nintendo games, that is all the queen has to say. King Liuko has been turned to. You know what? If he's a white blood cell, it's probably not Liuko. It's probably King Luco. Because it makes me think of. I mean, oddly enough, it makes me think of leukemia, which I think is a white blood cell disorder type of cancer. I don't know. I'm going to go with Luco, though. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Luco. King Luco has been turned to stone. Only once the armor of destiny is placed upon the 4 pedestals will he return to normal. Ever since the king died, balance has been lost. There are so many powerless people in the world. To restore balance, we need a ruler with a truly great power. And you say nothing else. Ah, how I miss the king. Truly a great man. We knights shall keep the peace until the prince awakens. Only nobles allowed in here. Oh, 1,000 pardons, Lady Nova. Our Terry told us to let you wander freely. Truly, our lives are marked by rustic beauty, each day suffused with immediacy and primal emotion. Unusually large leg of bird perched atop roasted vegetables. A wedge of aged cheese with a pungent aroma. Ah, crusty piece of stone-milled flour. The Foolish Facade by Jest Kitten, Chapter 1. Everyone believed that the court jester was truly a fool. Wisely, Jax Kitrine preferred it that way, all the better to keep her enemies in the dark. Soon enough, everyone would realize how wrong they were. Soon they would be sorry. Jax Kitrine smiled. My guy, do you have anything you want to tell the class? I am the court jester. I play the fool for the amusement of the court. I bet you never guessed that beneath this foolish facade lies a deep well of intellect. I have self-published 3 novels. Someone arrest that man. Ah, a strange sculpture of a staircase sits in the center of the hall. It doesn't appear to lead anywhere. Perhaps it represents the futility of climbing upwards within a fundamentally unjust system. I'm with Theo. I need a fucking drink. All right. So, New Zealand. It's kind of big. So rather than the little Zelda-style dungeons that we've been getting before, we got basically full games to explore. So even though we're in the second half of the game, it might take us more than a few streams to get through this. Fortunately, the game does helpfully mark where 2 cards are and a health upgrade, so those are going to be some things we're looking for. But we've also got to explore everything. Lady Nova, we knights are a proud order, dedicated to justice. But without the guiding star of a true king, the occasional knight has fallen into confusion and vice. Or so I have heard. Please fulfill the prophecy. Hi, Nova. I see you somehow conveniently have a map of New Zealand. Are you wondering why you can't see where you are on it? Well, it's a map, that's why. It's okay, though. Just look for landmarks to figure out where you are. Goodbye, Nova. Oh, I bet you were expecting me to say hello, weren't you? I don't like to be predictable like that. How nice to encounter you here, Nova. Guess what's on my head? It's a birthday cake. Ah, so random, right? I'm wearing a boot. On my hand. Lol, you just never know what I'm gonna do next, do you? Am I too random for you? Alright, yeah, that's enough of you. In the water? Yeah, nah, we can't swim. Have to figure something else out. Where are you taking this artifact? I found it in the woods. I just thought it was neat. I must confiscate it. You are hereby fined 30 coin. Okay, it's the same. It's a paperclip. It's a paper. Okay. I should stop asking questions. Yokwanda. Oh, hello, Nova. You may not remember me. I was the first Yokrobe to greet you back in the Yoke of Yummy. I must admit, I was a bit starstruck back then. I don't really go in for heroes much anymore, but I am very glad to see you. This sure is an interesting land, isn't it? There's so much to see for a small-town girl like me. It's not all sunshine and roses. But the Yoke had its problems too once you dug a little past the soft, quilted surface. Would you like to spend some time with me, Nova? Feel free to meet me at the Overlook just west of the castle. Okay, so there we have a quest. Oh, God. Somehow I forgot the "All Knights are Bastards" graffiti in this game. The knights go on about how difficult life is with the king gone, but life has never been easy for us. Yeah, we've tried to create a free potion exchange, but the knights always shut us down. I think they'd rather lock people up. Ah, you startled me. How are you doing today? Enjoying your freedom of speech, which I am in support of?
Subtle political commentary.
It's fun to dream of adventure and glory, but it's also fun to see the people in your ordinary life and love them. True. Okay, so I guess the overlook to the west of the castle must be up here. Oh, yeah! Nova, I'm so glad you made it. I'd love to show you the view. Would you like to hold hands? Yes! Yes! This is officially a hand-holding stream. Did I hit no? God damn it, I hit B instead of A. Fuck! God, I can't even back out and reload. Ah, upset. You know what? We're gonna skip this. We're gonna back out, reload, and hold. We're gonna hold hands. We're gonna hold hands. We're going to hold this strange single cell being's hands. Pseudopods. Whatever they are. Stop talking, I need to reload my save file. This is important. This is important. Want to hold hands. Okay, well, we've already talked to basically everybody here, so I think we do need to go talk to that yolk robe again, though. Yes, yes, blah, 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 blah. You want to hang out with me over at the Overlook. I want to hold your hand. Yes, I would love to spend some time with you. Let's hold hand. Okay, good. Yes, yes, all knights are bastards. Hi. Yes, hold hands. I don't think it's different. I think I just wasted everybody's time. I don't think it's different at all. God damn it. This fucking game. This is what happens when you don't have, like, higher-ups meddling and things. You just do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, you want to hold hands with a single-celled organism? Yeah, well, you totally can, but you have to use your imagination. Okay. Hey, Nova, you and I are both outsiders in this realm. They say that the kingdom has fallen without a king. It's true that there is much hardship, but I also see people working together and sharing what they have. Not because of, but in spite of those who rule over them. Well, I'm not sure what all of this means. The prince doesn't deserve to be imprisoned in stone, but neither do his subjects deserve to be imprisoned for struggling to survive. Are we most eager to sympathize with those who least require it? This got a little heavier than I meant it to. The world is a strange place, isn't it, Nova? We've come so far since the yolk of Yummy. Let's just sit together for a while. Chalky milk time? Fuck yeah. That was 100% not worth. That was not worth reloading the game. But, well, at least we got to see it. Protecting the town is small potatoes. Back in the glory days, we went on noble quests all across New Zealand. Cost is 2 metacoin to stay at my inn. If this is agreeable, please converse with the bed. Oh, wait, never mind. Bed is out of service. I'm here to protect the shop. What kind of lowlife would steal during these dark days? I can't waste to bust a rotten thief. Shopkeep, you don't mind if I quaff this potion, do you? It's been a long day of justice. Not at all, sir. Good day, Nova. Please let me refill your stock of healing potions. And of course, you must upgrade your armor for the difficult road ahead. Nova gain 12 potions. Nova gain +6 defense. Oops, Nova dropped the potions on the ground. While she's apologizing for the mess, all the enemies in the world decide to work out at the gym and gain +6 attack. It's a shame I only have water. I could really use some vodka. Oh, and there's a teleporter. Hey! Now we don't have to start in the castle. We can start in the town if we want to. Neat. A raft is a very convenient way to get around. However, it is said only one with the power of the vacuum can use its sucking ability to quickly sail. Have you heard of Nutsnarl Woods? You'll know it when you see it. There are so many branching passages that it's easy to lose your way. But to make it through, all you need is one simple trick. Oh no, I forgot the trick! Hey, Andy at home, how you doing? Out to the west of the castle is Big Slime's domain, a treacherous land where the Lord of Slimes is said to live. We birds love to fly around and see lots of interesting things. Lord Dustra guards his isle carefully with magical rocks. Perhaps this tip will help you. Due to an inner ear injury, he is prone to dizziness. Across the sea to the east, the mountainous area of Crag's Lost towers above the ocean. It's a fabled place for those who are seeking something. The Isle of the Kin Killers? Well, why would you want to go there? The wizard Arteri placed a magical seal upon that island. Only the wisest may enter, they who unravel the mystery of the Arteri blocks. If we ever do a drinking game collab, that sounds like a good way to get alcohol poisoning and also have a lot of fun. Okay. So, we've got starting at the castle and going clockwise around the outside of the map. We've got the castle in the town. We've got Crag's Lost. We've got the Island of the Kin Killers. We've got Dustra's Domain. We've got Nutsnarl Woods. And we've got Big Slime's Domain. So we basically just have to hit all of them. Oh, you're not. Oh, okay. You're not allowed to drink. Okay, so you're saying that if we ever did a drinking game collab, if you win, I drink, and if I win, I also drink because I'm drinking for you because you can't drink. Listen, I appreciate the offer, but that doesn't really seem fair. Oh, no, it's okay. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna go... I think we're gonna do Big Slime first, then the woods, and then Crag's Lost. We're gonna do Kinslayer Isle last because we do have to do the thing with the artillery blocks, and that's kind of a pain in the ass. But also there was this island here. So let's see what this is. This is an artillery block. Path is straight from stone to stone, but which direction left unknown. Nondescript Central Island. Name and description pending due to lack of funding from the king. Huh. Hey, Nova got the red lock. It's one lock of the tri-lock collar. It wards away fear of physical pain. It doesn't ward away physical pain, it wards away fear of physical pain. Just thinking about the Isle of the Kin Killers makes my feathers stand on end. I hear those fearsome beasts roll themselves in dust to strike terror into the hearts of their prey. Are you sure you want to follow the path of the artillery stones? Yeah, maybe we'll start with this actually, because the path is straight from stone to stone, but which direction? Left unknown. Huh. So if I walk directly left... Oh, that's talking to the noble. The courage you chart is up to you, but in my words you'll find a clue. Up to me, huh? And that brings us to Big Slime's domain. You know, this is actually going to take us like all around the world, so I think I will do the other things first. Oh. Ow. Ow. Huh. Okay. Well, I don't really know what to do there yet, so we're just gonna ignore that. Well, there's the artillery block. Alright, well... Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I know what to do here. We just have to kill everything but the baby slimes. Either that or we had to kill Waldo there. Scenic overlook. Nothing much there. Oh, hello. Hey, Alice Slimington. Well, you picked a good time to show up because we're on Big Slime Isle. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. Ah. So, Big Slime. Hey.
Bruh.
Yeah. What a big and ferocious slime. Nova feels the potential for connection with her nanospark. Okay, cool. So let's shrink down to picoscale. And as it turns out, in Pico Scale, the slime is actually really, really easy. Yeet. You are a sperm trying to communicate with an egg. I mean, at that scale, it wouldn't be unimaginable, but I don't think there's any uterus dungeons in this game, thank God. The Binding of Isaac was enough. Yay, we found the breastplate of belonging. Bring it back to the throne room. Oh, and just in case you were curious, this is Young from Anodyne 1, except as a slime. So, how you doing, Young? Unfortunately, there's no, like, nothing really there. I'm trying to think if there's any other references here. This could be the batter from Off, maybe? This one over here is definitely Waldo. And this one I think is just Satan. I'm pretty sure this is the main character from Even the Ocean, which is another game by Analgesic Software. And this one I just straight up don't have any idea. All right. But that was fun and all. Let's go down to Knotsnarl Woods. Hello? Oh, okay. How, what? Oh. Oh. Let's go around, and maybe we'll see what that thing is before we go to Knotsnarl Woods. This is Big Slime Isle. Is there anything? No, that's just the overlook. So we have to go all the way around to get to whatever that guy is. And I have absolutely no idea what his purpose is. Oh, I see. His purpose is being a motherfucker. Am I inside someone right now? Yeah, I'm inside a colony of like 8 trees that were having an existential crisis. And I got the ability to shrink even further, so I can now go inside some of the denizens of these worlds. It's weird. It's like, it is inside someone, but also it's a completely separate world, but it's also like literally cleaning out their organs. It's a metaphor. I'm pretty sure it's a metaphor. Pillar Treacle. Oh dear, my gluttony has finally gotten the best of me. Oh, how sorry am I. Nova, I'm sorry you must see me in this state. Will you hear my tale of woe? I've always had something of a sweet tooth, but this time I took it much too far. The hunger, Nova, the pure desire. Chocolates, caramels, and jelly beans too. Candy, corn, and corn syrup candy. I scoffed it all down until I couldn't hold another bite. The next thing I remember was waking up in here in this cauldron. Someone must be cooking me for dinner. I feel my body melting into soup. A fitting punishment for my own gluttony. Ah, but Nova, if you clean me of the dust, I may be able to squeeze free of the cauldron. And I promise never again to eat another sweet for all my days. Nova feels the potential for a connection with Pillar Treacle. Note, Pillar Treacle is an anagram of caterpillar. Okay, so, This time we are literally inside someone. Huh, okay. Obviously I did something wrong there. Ah, okay. Destroy the diamonds. Ouch. Damn it. Much like the old Atari games, it's aping, the hit detection in this is a little bit suspect. Fortunately, hearts are plentiful. Ouch. There we go. Ow! Hey, dust crystal. Nova feels the glandular seed pulsating inside of her and channels the center's power, transforming the deadly dust crystal into a card. Nova found a card. It's, wet. Hey, he was a caterpillar. Oh, thank you, Nova, thank you. I was so afraid when I was melting in the cauldron, but you have saved me from that terrible fate. As I promised, I will never succumb to gluttony again. No more shall I fill my belly with treats. I cannot risk being melted down into goop. My guy, are you sure that's not a cocoon? An empty cauldron. Yeah, okay. I guess he didn't want to be a butterfly. Alright, it's not for me to judge. Alright, now, Not Snarl Woods. Okay, that's Pillar Treacle. So this place looks interesting. Hey, there's another teleporter back to the Nexus. Oh yeah, the Nexus from Anodyne 1 is in this if you missed that part of the stream. The head of the maze-like Not Snarl Woods. Huh. Interesting. Oh, there's a hint bird. What do you have to say, my guy? My dude? Having a hard time? Keep talking to me and I'll spill the beans. Ah, okay, so this is one of those if you need help, come back. Okay, let's try to figure it out on our own. Interesting. Okay. All right. So there is a trick to this. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I figured out the trick. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nope. By process of elimination, it's this one. 1. Yep. You just have to take the odd numbered path. I figured it was something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nope. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it was this one. Nova found the Sword of Purity. Bring it back to the throne room. Also, there is a thing down there that I want. I don't know what it is or how to get to it, but it's different, and that means that I want to check out what it is. All right. Ah, shit. I don't think I can suck these guys up, so I'm pretty sure I have to navigate all the way through. Yep, I was right. Can't suck them up. All right. Hey, Nova got an enhancement patch. Her maximum health while on nanoscale has been increased. Well, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more than that, but okay. I'll take it. Alright, so this is Lord Dustra's domain, so we really can't do anything here right now. Yeah, we can't even get in. And this is the open ocean. So we're like roughly right in the center of the map right now. Yeah, okay, so that's the one little island. There's Dustra's domain still. I mean, we can go in and look around, but we won't be able to do much. Open a shortcut. Hello, Arteri. Nova, it's too dangerous to face Lord Dustra before the prophecy is fulfilled. You must return the armor of destiny to their pedestals inside the throne room. Bitch, can I not wear it? That's interesting. The checkpoints don't fully heal me. Ah, the Indecisive Adventurer. Heading north obviously leads to a climactic battle with Lord Dustra. That's why I'm following this other path instead. There's sure to be some sort of handy treasure at the end of this non-essential path. This person clearly plays JRPGs. This path is kind of long, huh? Just a long, empty path. I bet the treasure must be pretty good then. Why is this path still going? Was it meant to be closed off but accidentally left open? What if there's nothing at the end? Surely no one would intentionally create such a boring path. Time to turn back. Wait. What if it's the Sword of Purity? Listen, I'm pretty sure it's not, but you ran off before I could fucking tell you. Should I turn back, Nova? This is so cold. Perhaps this path will never end. Once upon a time, I believed in truth and justice. I thought that hard work would be rewarded. The real work isn't like that, is it, Nova? We're all just made of tiny particles spinning in chaos. The universe cares not for our feeble attempts to contain its infinite dance. Each of us is a universe. Each of us an atom. Change the factor of the scale just a little bit and suddenly every problem ceases to have meaning. How do we respond to everything at once? How is it a story, anything but a lie? Does it matter? Nova found a friend who she had made along the way. Once upon a time, I believed in truth and justice. I thought that hard work would be rewarded. The real world isn't like that, is it, Nova? We're all just made of tiny particles spinning in chaos. Okay, this is the last thing she said to me. And then she apparently died. And now we have her in our inventory. So yes, the treasure was the friend we made along the way. I love this sound font, by the way. That little whoop, whoop. I don't even know what else to call it. This is the Comic Sans of sound fonts. Okay. Up to the trading... I spoiled what it is. Up to Crag's Lost. It is the trading quest island, since I spoiled it. So Kinslayer Isle is over here, but we haven't solved the puzzle for it yet. So we can't actually get in. Oh. Ah, where am I? For some reason, I feel oddly at home in this peculiar land. Lord Dustra? I have no idea what you're talking about. I think I am wholly unrelated to your quest. So leave me alone. Okay. I guess that's just Bob. It's a color palette. Okay. You know, this is my second time through this game. I didn't think it could surprise me anymore. I don't think I found that the first time, and at this point I'm not going to question it. Alright, so. You are at Kinkiller Isle. Alright, when one solves my puzzling blocks, the gate ahead forthwith unlocks. Okay, so... Can't get in there yet. Haven't solved the artery blocks. We can get over here. Where the hell am I? That guy's just gonna be an asshole. Can't kill him. Okay, there's an artery block. Oh, okay, that's how we get up here. I am learning how to navigate. All right, What's this? Now, that's where we want to go, but we can't get there from here. We can get there from here. Thank you for visiting Crag's Lost. Okay. And there's another portal to the Nexus. All right. Crag's Lost. There's an artery block. Okay. Well, that's open now, I guess. Oh, I see. Sort of. I had to go that way to kill the old, so that I could go this way and actually land and climb up. All right. Nope, can't kill him. Ah, here we are. Hydrate, thank you. So, let's see. This is jar. It is sitting on ground. We have jar. Moo, I've got too much milk. Sun's shining in my eyes. I can't pick my fruit. Okay. I watched a bunch of dairy industry commercials. Now my bones feel weak. Now I've got a hat. Sun's shining in my eyes. You can't pick your fruit. Have a hat. Now I got a fruit. I never get any Valentines. That doesn't solve your problems. I could really use a scepter-shaped object. Nope. My father never taught me to play catch. Perhaps that is why I turned to violence. Boo! I'm a scary ghost looking quite dapper in my invisible suit, but I'd give it up in an instant for the scent of fresh persimmons. I got the invisible suit. I must be clothed in the most wondrous of fashion. Well, my dude, have some invisible clothing, you closet exhibitionist. Use a scepter-shaped object. How about a scepter? Hey, Charlie Brown, you never get any Valentines? Well, I love you. Your father never taught me to play catch? Maybe that's why you turned to violence? Well, how about I chuck a baseball at your face? I'm sick of this boring old shield I found in the ground. I want something deadly. Well, I'm sorry. I killed you with a sword. We found the shield of justification. Bring it back to the throne bring it back to the throne room. You know what? I actually like that little puzzle. It's all self-contained. It's your Zelda trading quest, but it's all on one screen and it's kind of tongue-in-cheek. I like that. Okay. No more fapping about. It's time for the artery blocks. Or, I guess, artery blocks? I mean, that's the whole pun, is that he's an artery. Because this is inside someone's body. Although it's the body of a tree, and trees don't have blood vessels, so... I don't know. Anyways, block puzzle time. The path is straight from stone to stone, but which direction? Left unknown. So it said left, we go left. The course you chart is up to you, but in my words, you'll find a clue. Okay, so we have to go up from that stone. This is about as directly up as we're going to be able to manage. Read each stone you must. You might. But have you got the order right? Fuck you, slime. So it's right from this screen? No. It's right from this screen. So we just go directly right. All right, we need to summon a raft and take it through there. So remember the screen. Shrek children? Kind of. They do look kind of like Shrek, don't they? All right. So I need to go through here and up. And then from this screen, we go right. And we should find another block. Hello. Do my clever hints amuse? Or will you look up FAQs? Do these hints come from left field? Or is within the truth concealed? Okay. So I think I gotta go up one more screen and then left. So we should be on the same level as it. Up, and there it is. But we have to go back around. Or actually, right here should work. It's all come down to this, you see. Reading block shall set you free, so down. So from this screen, we have to go around that and go down. Oh shit, wrong way. All right, down. And we should run smack dab into a block at some point. Hello. When one solves my puzzling blocks, the gate ahead forthwith unlocks. Okay, welcome to Kin Killer Island. Don't know what this is all about. Certainly sounds ominous. Huh. Oh, it's just the wormy boys. I mean, I guess they deal damage. I mean, they're not that dangerous. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got it. What's a cute little rodent that takes baths in dust because they live in very, very arid climates with no waters? It's not Kin Killer Island, it's Chinchilla Island. They just can't fucking read. Kin Killer. It's rolling around in the dust. Squeak, squeak, snuffle, squeak, squeak. What's this? Nova feels a potential for connection with her nanospark. Let's journey inside the inner thoughts of a kin killer. Brain cell. Alas, why must I lack all faculty of speech? How am I to communicate with clarity and rhetorical vigor whilst constrained to a vocabulary of but squeaks and grunts? Oh, Nova, is that you? Go to the northernmost tip of Kin Killer Isle. Find the tree that stands alone. Walk due east from it until you hit the cliffside. It may look normal, but talk with the cliff, and ye shall find. That's what we find inside the mind of a chinchilla. One single lone brain cell. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the inner thoughts of your average VTuber. I'm including myself in that, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm including myself. Okay. Find the tree that stands alone, walk due east, talk to the cliff. Hey! Boots of immersion! Cool, we got the shit. The sharpest double-edged night sword known to man, said to be the gift of an angel. Its angles were designed by the most distinguished scholars to deflect any blow. Emblazoned with the royal blood crest, it makes known the inner truth of the wearer, and its mystical souls channel the wearer's life force such that the surrounding earth may sway to his footsteps. Neat. Yeah, that's why we work together as collabs, because between the two of us, we have 2 brain cell. Also, I'm not fucking walking all the way back there. I'm a fucking teleport. Oh my, Lady Nova places the armor piece upon its pedestal. How wonderful! At this point, I think they're making it take so long literally just to piss me off. Okay, he's been turned to stone. We've returned the stuff. Arteri. Amazing! You have done it! Prince Luco, nay, King Luco! At last the prophecy has been fulfilled. The return of Bloodcell the White, he who shall slay Lord Dustra. Nova, please go to my father's murderer. I will follow and catch up with you as I regain my strength. Yay! We did the thing. Hey, Marcus! So we're in, I'm gonna catch you up. We're in an 8-bit RPG world inside the mind/body of a group of trees. We're armed with a vacuum cleaner. We're going to go kill a dragon with the aid of a white blood cell. I'll let you know when this starts making sense, because it fucking doesn't. How am I? I'm actually doing alright. It's almost 11. Ah, wow. No wonder I'm feeling tired. It's actually almost time for me to end stream, but I'll push a little bit further and get through this dungeon, because we're almost done. Like literally, this is the end. Hey, Arteri. Nova, Lord Dustra awaits. However, his isle is blocked by rocks. Unfortunately, he has no weaknesses. However, he does have an ear condition, making him prone to dizziness. Stay strong. So yeah, the dragon has an inner ear. Yeah, this is a game within a game within a game. And theoretically, if we assume that bullshit with Nora earlier was supposed to be the quote-unquote real world, there's another layer to that. Hello, Dustra. You have no weaknesses, but you know what? You've got an inner ear condition, and you always turn to face me, so, get dunked on, my dude. But of course, that's not the end. Let's spark him. Who dares enter my domain? Ah, it is the one who has fulfilled the prophecy. Prepare to die. Note, the battle with Lord Dustra features the Ascending Tidal Barrier, ATB. Gather attacks, health, and shields while the tide is low. Defend against Dustra's attacks while the tide is high. Shit. Ah. Interesting. Ah, shit. Why are you going so low, my dude? So yeah, this is the first actual... No, that's not true. Shit. I was gonna say this is the first actual boss battle we've seen, but I forgot we had a couple at the beginning. Ketamine, inner ear infections are the real life 1 HP. My guy, yes. Ah, prepare for my final form. Where's the final form? Producer Tani appeared suddenly. We went over budget on the trading sequence, so that was your final form. And, What? Everyone told me RPGs are hot, and this is your big break. Well, look at me now. Just another joke. My fireballs don't even track Nova. Forget it. I quit. What luck. Lord Dustra quit. Nova wins. I'm taking the shield with me because I can. Excellent teamwork, Nova. We have vanquished Lord Dustra. Thank you for everything you have done for my kingdom. Structure shall be restored. Hurrah! Oh my. So, I mean, it's not a dust crystal, it's a dragon. But, I guess. Yes, I can feel the past trickling in like the future. Ah, wonderful, wonderful. Like sweet sap of the maple, the past is cast aside defiantly. It screams creamily for an effervescent mother. Without it, a great divide forms, and... Yeah, I think you lost the metaphor there. Nova fills the Glandalock seed pulsating inside of her. It channels the center's power, transforming the deadly dust crystal into a card. Huh, okay, that was a long one. And now we're back to the top layer. All right, so we're gonna check out those cards, and then I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna call it a day. Oh, there's still a card in this area? Okay, well, actually, hang on. We'll push it slightly further, because there's another card here, and I don't think there's another dungeon here, which means it's just hidden in a treasure chest, and I gotta find it. So we'll do that real quick, and then I'll wrap up and find someone to raid. Also, if this is your first time seeing this game, yes, I just turned into a car. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Hello, my guy. Ah, there's treasure around here, I know it. I swear I've looked everywhere. Forward, back, left, right, up, right. Yep, everywhere. Oh well, I just enjoyed looking at these nice fields of flowers. What would I do with treasure? I don't know. Hoard it, I guess. Okay, so you've looked forward, back, left, right, and up. Thank you for the hydrate, Marcus. Forward, back, left, right, and up. Well, I mean, oh, hello, camera. Under some rocks, Nova found a card. And that's all the cards in this area. Nice. All right, let's check those, and then we're gonna call it a day. So, oh, we never looked at Jeff Agrisite's card. If you dig 99 times and only find dirt, don't quit. Some other fella's gonna come by and find your treasure. Don't worry. You've got to believe. Doubt. New Zealand. Oh, hello. Remember reading printouts of game creation explanation? Pillar Treacle. Ah, how good and clean it feels to be a person who has never mourned. I eat only broccoli now, and other cultivars of the species Brassica oleracea. God, your farts must be terrible. And the Tremuloid. What are the boundaries of an organism? What is the limit of a body? Are we a cell, an organ, a body, a community? Father's way is insufficient. We must define our own structure. Shit screen. Okay. And there's a bunch of these metacoins around here, but honestly, we don't give a shit about those. So I'm gonna get to this save point, and I'm gonna call it a night. It was a very productive night. And next time, more of this. We'll probably be able to get, I think we've got 2 more streams of this left if I keep the same pace. Because next time I can do the other 2 areas of the desert and get both of those done. And the last time I can do the beach, and then I can do the endings. I think that's probably the way we're gonna do it. But we'll see. Oh, actually, now that I look about it, that southern desert area, there's no cards there. So maybe I'll have to rethink that a little bit. Oh well, anyways, at least 1 more stream, maybe 2 if I'm slow. God, I love this game. It is so fucking pretty. I can't stop gushing about the freaking pseudo PlayStation graphics and how gorgeous it is for someone who grew up with that kind of stuff. All right, game was successfully saved. Okay, and I'm going to just leave it on the title screen for a minute because I like the music. I find it very soothing. All right, well, hey, thank you very much for hanging out. I know we went over a little bit, but that's okay. It's NBD. I'm going to move us back to just chatting. And I need to find somebody to raid. So if anybody has any suggestions, shout them out. I also have a raid leader redeem that I don't think I've ever actually seen used. It's pricey, but if you use it, I'll just raid whoever you tell me to. Hey, you redeemed raid leader. Okay, who we raiding? Where are we dropping, boys? You get to pick. You tell me where you want us to go. Drift into Madness. Okay. Let me grab that real quick. I just want to see. I'm gonna go there. I just want to see what they're streaming and load up their stream so I can be there ahead of time. Twitch is taking its sweet time loading, but it is working. Let's check them out. Okay, they've got followers only chat, so you will have to follow in order to actually chat there, but that's fine. I do that as well. I should make it require text so I can say that in the redeem. Good idea. Good idea. I have to do that. Oh, they're playing Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I like them already because that is actually on the list of games that I want to stream in the future. I've never seen this person before, but they like good games, so I like them. So we're totally rating them. So they've never seen this before. So if you're a subscriber, you can use that raid message. If you're not a subscriber, you're not going to have those emotes, but that's fine. And we're just going to go ahead and send a raid their direction. Channel has. Okay, it is saying, it's letting us know that they have follower only chat. Alrighty. Well, hey, thank you all very, very much for hanging out. I love sharing games that I enjoy with you, and I love Anodyne to death. So the fact that you're here watching it with me is great. If you came in late and were intrigued by everything you saw, I'm going to have this up on YouTube tomorrow night, so you can watch it in its entirety. In the meantime, I'm probably not going to be finishing this up until next week because on Wednesday I've got a Dead by Daylight collab, and Friday I've got a collab on ePlay, which is going to be very fun, but obviously I can't talk about it much here. So if you're interested in those, check my Twitter for the details. In the meantime, I will see you on Drift into Madness's channel, and I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will catch you around later on. Bye-bye.